Hey guys, welcome to your energy check-in for Pisces. This is going to be for the second half of your December from the 16th to 30th, the 31st, sorry. Apply this to your own unique situations, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and my channel. And what else? You guys, I'm also offering currently up until January 15 personals for 2026 yearly forecast readings. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can book one with me, Pisces. Yeah, basically we're going to take a look at everything. Also break down for you guys what you need to know for each month. And these readings are usually an hour long or a little bit more. So yeah, offering this until January 15th. And you can book it on my personals, okay? On my website, in the link in the description box below. So Pisces, what messages do we have for Pisces? Overall energies for Pisces for the second half of their December. We have words of attraction. Your words carry immense power. Speak only what you want, never what you fear, and you will attract the outcome that reflects your highest vision. That's so true. So I feel like this is about basically speaking to what you want to create in existence. Okay, so I feel like, keep in mind, our words is a very, very, very powerful weapon. The way that we think about ourselves, the way that we feel about ourselves. So if you feel negatively about yourself, think negatively about yourself, talk about yourself negatively, that is exactly what you're going to bring in. But if you shift that focus, if you shift that consciousness and that awareness to that positive polarity, everything will shift for you guys. Yeah, everything that will shift for you guys. Also you have to understand, sometimes, the universe does not understand jokes. You may be speaking into something in existence, but then you negate it. For example, you're like, I want to find my soulmate. Okay, I want to bring in my soulmate. But then you're like, oh, with my luck, I'm not gonna find this person. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you may be joking, you may be like, oh, just kidding, but the universe does not understand jokes. So whatever you say, that's what you will create, basically. That's what this card is saying here. So we also have the difficult way. Your approach might get you to your destination, but it's definitely not the easiest way to get there. Reevaluate your plans. Determine where you might be making things unnecessarily difficult for yourself. So it seems like what I'm getting here is that Pisces, now, keep in mind, the energy could be coming up. I'm reading about you, but this could be energies in around you. It could be that, you're dealing with someone that's like this. You're dealing with someone here who basically makes things harder for themselves, that makes things difficult for themselves, because I feel like someone here maybe has a hard time making decisions. Yeah, someone here has a hard time making decisions, weighing the pros and the cons. And they feel like this person does not make decisions based on what feels good, what feels right to them, but they make decisions based on fear and guilt and shame. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Pisces, we have taking a loss. Okay, just as nature moves through cycles, so do you. When financial or emotional loss occurs, step back and see the full picture. This is just a passing storm in a lifetime of unfolding abundance. So sometimes we have to go through difficult times in order for us to experience the good. And also it's about the mindset that you have too. How you look at, setbacks and loss, right? I don't have a lot of Pisces in my life, but I feel like from what I've studied, I feel like some Pisceans could take things really hard because they're so sensitive, right? But I feel like what the universe is saying, what your guides, your angels, your ancestors are saying, that, hey, whatever you're experiencing, that's a setback, that's hard, that's difficult. This is a period where you're going through that contraction phase where you're learning, you're growing, right? You're expanding, right? Because once you learn what you need to learn from those losses that you dealt with, you'll go through that expansion phase. That expansion phase is basically, happiness, joy, and fulfillment and abundance and stuff like that. But that's life though, we go through these contraction phases where we learn hard lessons, we go through difficult times, and then we go through those expansion phases. But also mindset is really important here too, okay? So let's see what else we have. We have conflicting desires. That's what I was talking about. Somebody is making it hard for themselves. And like I said, Pisces, keep in mind, these are general readings. Maybe I'm talking about you. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this is an energy in and around you that's, it could be a sibling, could be a friend, or, it could be, a coworker, it could be a romantic partner. It says conflicting desires creates a split in your energy, diluting your creative power. Consider what you truly want and align your heart, mind, spirit with one clear vision. When your inner world is unified, your outer power is amplified. Wow. That's beautiful. I like how this was worded. When your inner world is unified, your outer power is amplified. If you want to make good decisions here, you have to, the thing about, making decisions, especially if people are making it out of fear, shame, guilt, and stuff like that, they're in fight or flight here, okay? The only way that you could get yourself out of fight or flight is take yourself out of an environment here that's creating that dysregulated nervous system that you are walking around with, that nervousness, that fear, that worry, and stuff like that. And also, therapy does help. Doing mindfulness practices help. Doing energy work does help, because I'm feeling like there's an energy that somewhere is just really completely stuck. Yeah. And this is not to make you feel bad, but this is the energy that's showing up to make you see that, hey, even though you're going through this, you don't have to be stuck in it. Yeah. So we have toxic environment. Wow. And then we have limitless, this is a great card to end this with. Limitless universe. So toxic environment. A toxic atmosphere may be interfering with your ability to focus on your goals. Yeah, it's the energy that's around you. Yeah, it's also the energy that you're creating for yourself by speaking negatively, thinking negatively, or feeling negatively about yourself. Yeah, where did I leave? With your ability to focus on your goals and attract positive outcomes. The energy around you influences your thoughts and your emotions. Choose relationships and spaces that inspire and support you. I feel like you may need to change your environment here in order for things to change for you. There's a lot of red here, so I feel like you guys are dealing with issues with safety here. Trauma. Yeah. Limitless universe. The universe is boundless and abundant. Open your heart to receive without limits. Walking in your truth that your dreams do not take away from others here. So I feel like your guides or your angels or your ancestors are saying that, hey, you're going through something really difficult, you're going through something really hard, but you don't have to stay in this. Yeah, because what you choose, what you decide, you could completely change your path here and remove yourself from the survival mode here. Yeah, so let's see what else we have. Tell about Pisces, outcome and advice for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know, look out for, and work on? Outcome and advice for Pisces. Outcome and advice for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know, look out for, and work on? Wow, we have the Lover's card. Beautiful. Sometimes this is not about finding external love, but this is more so finding about love within yourself. Finding that harmony and balance within yourself. Yeah, with the King of Wands, your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel like this difficult period that you're going through may be regarding a romantic relationship that you could be letting go of. Could be a difficult relationship that you're letting go of. Let's see. And then we have it seems like you guys could be breaking free of some sort of karmic pattern here. Yeah, some of you guys could be breaking. All these cards that are showing up here, this is maybe how your family system operated, okay? And that maybe you have been called, or that you're finally coming to your consciousness, to your awareness that you want to break free of the cycle. You don't want to continue the cycle anymore and pass this down to future generations. So with the Justice card, Libra energy, Seven of Pentacles, yeah, there's a sense of learning from your mistakes. There's a sense of learning from the past and not living in the past. Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. And also the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you guys have been through a lot. But I feel like your guides, your angels, your ancestors are trying to pull you out of this. You know, trying to show you a better way. Like, it doesn't have to be this way. It's only this way because you want it to be this way. If that makes sense. You know? But you have to pull yourself out of it. You know, no one could do it for you. Now, like I said, Pisces, this doesn't have to be you. It could be someone that you're dealing with that's going through this. Like I said, these are just general messages. So, Pisces, I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this resonated. And I'll speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, and bye for now.